Hi everyone, it's Paul Brown here from Wealth21. Just recorded this market update on the 2nd of December 2024. Apologies for my voice, I do have a bit of a summer cold. But let's move on. Firstly and importantly, anything in this presentation is just general and factual information only. It doesn't take into account your specific financial circumstances. So if you are seeking advice regarding your circumstances, please give us a call or seek advice from a qualified financial advisor. Let's just have a look first of all at the index returns to the 31st of October 2024. I realise that's a month ago, but just in terms of the defensive sectors, obviously currently we have the cash rate providing a better return than it has for the last decade or so. The 10-year return on cash has only been 1.9% per annum, but currently the cash rate the cash return on cash over the past 12 months has been 4.5%. We've had good returns on bonds in the past 12 months, but actually bonds are showing losses over the past 5 years. And over the past 12 months, all of the growth sectors, property, shares, infrastructure, all showing very strong returns. The best return over the past 5 years and 10 years actually has been international shares, partly because the Australian dollar has weakened a little bit. Let's look at Australian interest rates. Australian interest rates are still currently sitting at 4.35%. They rose very rapidly from May 2022 up to the current level, and we've been sitting at 4.35% now for some months. This is the Australian inflation rate, and it did peak at almost 8% back in 2022, but it has moderated a little bit, although it is still higher than the Reserve Bank would like it to be. So that's the Australian inflation rate. This is the unemployment rate, and again the Reserve Bank, like normally unemployment is closer to 5% on average. This is the 10-year chart, but it's down below, or it's around 4% at the moment, and that's actually still a little low for what the Reserve Bank is looking for. And the 10-year bond yield was very low back in 2020, 2021, below 1% actually, but it's up above around 4.5% at the moment. It's been higher, but we're almost at the high point in the 10-year bond yield. And the Australian share market has had a pretty strong run during 2024. And this is a 10-year chart, but the trend over the past 10 years is up, but obviously COVID was a very significant fall back in 2020, but then it recovered. So that's the Australian share market. This is the US interest rate charts over the past 10 years. And similarly, they increased interest rates very aggressively in 2022. And they've actually just started to reduce interest rates. Australia hasn't. Australia has not started to reduce interest rates to the Reserve Bank, but the US Federal Reserve has had a couple of rate cuts. The US 10-year bond, though, is still sitting up above 4%. It was down below 4% earlier this year. And this is the US S&P 500 index, so it's the top 500 stocks in the US, and the US markets had a very strong run, over the past year or 18 months or so. And looking at this chart, this is just the gold. This is actually a gold ETF that you can buy on the Australian Stock Exchange. So the gold price has risen very steeply. And just a sign that there's uncertainty in the world, and the gold price has been strong. The oil price, though, it did get up above. This is the West Texas crude chart. It did get up above $120 a barrel back in 2022, but it's currently around $70 a barrel. And just finally, just wanted to, from Kylie and I, just wanted to wish you all a happy Christmas, safe and prosperous new year in 2025. Our office is going to be closed from Monday the 23rd of December and reopens on Friday the 3rd of January. Note though that I will be away in Japan from the 8th of January to the 24th of January, and I don't think I'm going to have very good internet reception. So I hope you all have a really enjoyable holiday season from Kylie and I. Any questions, please feel free to give us a call or send us an email. Thank you very much.